Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. After the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, passed away, the Muslims got busy with preparing the Prophet, peace be upon him, for burial. However, they did not realize how quickly they needed to choose a leader after the Prophet, peace be upon him, had passed away, until things started to get a bit intense and people started to talk about until people started to talk about, okay, who is going to be the next leader. And then what happened is that the Muslims got divided into two camps. The first camp are the people that are in Medina. These are al-Ansar. Those are the people that have given the Muslims, as well as the Prophet, peace be upon him, refuge after he immigrated from Mecca to them. And then the other branch was the people that were from Mecca, the Qurashiyin, the people that were the Muhajirin, the immigrants. And then what happened was that when people started to meet and create these different meetings and different groups trying to select the next leader, the Ansar, the people that are native to Medina, they gathered and they said, okay, we'll choose a leader amongst ourselves, and they agreed upon a leader. So when Umar al-Khattab, who was the second successor after the Prophet, peace be upon him, heard that, he knew that this is going to be trouble, because still the Arabian Peninsula, despite Islam spreading there, they still see the leader of the whole Arabian Peninsula is being someone from Mecca, is being someone from Quraysh. So he went very quickly to Abu Bakr, who was the best friend and the best companion of the Prophet, peace be upon him. And he told him, you have to come. And then he told him, I'm busy with preparing the Prophet, peace be upon him, for burial. He said, you have to come or else a big problem is going to happen. So what he did is that he took he took the Prophet, he took Abu Bakr and another companion, and then they went to where Al-Ansar, the people that are from Medina, have gathered. And then when they got there, Abu Bakr was a very calm personality. His type was very calm. He was not like, he did not communicate any sort of aggression. So he said Assalamu alaikum, and then he asked them, what are they doing? And then when they answered, Umar al-Khattab got very heated up, because he sees what's going to happen, and the potential for wars that might happen, because people are selecting someone who is not from Mecca. And then what Abu Bakr told him, he told him, ala rislik, ya Umar, like, take it easy, Umar. And then Abu Bakr started speaking, and he spoke very eloquently, complimenting the Ansar, complimenting the people of Medina. But then he told them, like, the truth. He told them the truth straight up, in a very calm way. He said, that the people or the Arabs do not know this specific thing, which is the leadership, except in the people of Mecca. So at that time, one of the leaders of the Ansar, of those people in Medina, he decided to say, yes, I agree to that, and we should select one of you guys. So at this time, Abu Bakr grabbed the hand of Umar, as well as the hand of another companion that was with him, and he said, I choose one of those two people. So find which one of them that you like more, we will choose it. At that time, Umar al-Khattab got again very passionate, and he told Abu Bakr, give me your hand. I want to give you the oath. I want to give you the bay'ah, and you should be the leader. And he wanted to get it quickly, because the moment it is done, people will just follow right through. So Abu Bakr was basically cornered, and then he said, okay, fine, I'll accept it. And then the moment Umar al-Khattab gave him that oath of allegiance, everybody else came and gave him that, from both al-Muhajirin and al-Ansar. And this saved a huge potential for issues and trouble and wars that could have happened in the Arabian Peninsula, due to this choosing of the leadership, especially that most of the Arabian Peninsula, they have entered Islam very recently. Like most of them have accepted Islam in the past 2 or so years. At the same time, there were quite a bit of threats coming from both the Persian Empire and the Roman Empire. Both of these empires, they saw this this Islamic group as a rising power, and they really wanted to eliminate them as soon as possible. So the Muslims did not have much time to waste. And as a matter of fact, for the next 2 years, Abu Bakr, who was selected as the successor of the Prophet, peace be upon him, he spent his whole leadership time, his whole leadership period, basically just putting fires out. Putting the fires in the Arabian Peninsula from some of the tribes that have decided to attack the Muslims, and even put the fires out from the armies that are coming from the Romans in the north, or in around the Sham area, around the Palestine and Syria and Jordan area. So his leadership was basically characterized as a stabilization, period, trying to stabilize the Islamic ruling in the Arabian Peninsula. So Jazakumullahu khairan for listening. Thank you very much for listening. And next time, inshallah, we'll continue with the stories. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you inshallah in the next episode. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.